What we know is that across the country as a whole, around 40% of food that's manufactured or grown or produced is wasted. And oftentimes that's really great food. What City Harvest does in New York City is rescue that food, and we connect it to the hungry New Yorkers.
Presently, we are standing in a 45,000 square foot City Harvest facility. In this facility, we have fresh produce, we have frozen food, we have dairy products. That's only a fraction of what's available out there that we can bring in.
The Hunts Point Market is the main distribution point for the metropolitan New York area for fresh fruits and vegetables. So at any given point in the day, we have oversupplied product that needs to find a home. The Hunts Point Market has donated over 40 million pounds of fresh produce to City Harvest. If City Harvest wasn't around, we wouldn't have that outlet for our oversupplied product.
City Harvest model of rescuing food is really very much in line with Fairway's approach. We focus on fresh, great food. We don't want it to go to waste. We want to get it to the people who need it.
City Harvest this year will rescue and deliver over 50 million pounds.
We've got a significant amount of wasted excess food from restaurants here in New York City. City Harvest can't get it to those people that need it.
The Chef Special is a program that was created to bring in prepared foods to donate to soup kitchens.
Today for the Chef Special, made some mashed potatoes, some glazed carrots, some meatloaf, and then our pastry chef made some great chocolate chip cookies. There's people out there that simply don't have enough to eat.
In New York City, 1.4 million people don't always know where the next meal is coming from.
We have experienced more working poor families that are working full-time, part-time. We serve around 3,200 people a month.
We see about 300 families a day here. We have fresh fruits and vegetables, which other pantries don't necessarily offer. A lot of that comes through City Harvest. City Harvest comes every single day. Fidel, our delivery man, is a celebrity here.
And they see my truck, they're just happy to see me.
Number one. There's so much food out there in restaurants and in stores that otherwise would be thrown out. You need an organization like City Harvest to be the middleman.
It's very hard at times to get fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, because the stores around us don't sell the fresh fruits.
What mobile markets really are, basically bi-monthly food distributions. In the Astoria Houses community, we serve anywhere from 400 to 500 families.
Today I got grapefruit, I got onions, I got potato, and I got cucumber.
They give us a nice amount. It usually stretches out for the week. My wife works. Me, I'm unemployed right now, so I come down and get the food.
Yeah, I cook for 4 of my family. Being that I'm on a fixed income, the food from City Harvest is a big appreciated help.
We get to feed people, and it creates a food community based on our presence.
We're going to make hash brown potatoes.
Hash brown? Oh, right. Tina, be careful. I'm careful.
City Harvest distributed all of these ingredients, the potatoes, the onions, and the peppers. It was such a blessing to us because for a decade or so, we have not had a supermarket in our area to provide fresh vegetables. They are beautiful vegetables, and we're looking forward to them being extremely delicious. We're having fun.
I live in Ravenswood, Queens, and I have 4 children. A lot of working poor people live here. When I would go to the pantry, I'd be looking at all the shelved items pre and post City Harvest, and I've seen the difference. It's been really hard for a long time to get fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, fresh food. And it wasn't until I saw the mobile market in Astoria that I was like, oh, that's City Harvest? At the City Harvest cooking demos, I do learn so much about ingredients. I never knew how to make Brussels sprouts before. And you want to kind of move like a clock. There's lots of people who work who can't afford fresh fruit and vegetables.
My favorite fruit is strawberries.
As a mother of 3 children, it's inconceivable to me that 1 in 4 children in New York City don't always know where the next meal is coming from. Fruit Bowl is a program that City Harvest began to really make sure that children had a constant supply of fresh fruits.
We teach kids nutrition education, what benefits the fruits have towards their bodies. What's your favorite apple? Granny Smith. What's your favorite apple, Stephanie? The pink lady? That's my favorite too. I love pink. If they didn't have the center, they wouldn't be able to learn about the benefits of fruits and vegetables, and they wouldn't be getting the fruits and vegetables.
The fact that City Harvest stops the food from going to waste to where it can do some good to a person who needs it, it's just a wonderful thing.
You know, Fairway is a New York institution as a City Harvest. I think that it's very powerful when neighbors help neighbors help neighbors.
I'm doing something to help someone in need. I love doing what I'm doing.
It's still so much to do because so many people are hungry.
City Harvest depends on donations from individuals, from corporations and foundations. And for every dollar we receive, we can rescue and deliver over 4 pounds of food.
And we're very, very grateful, for City Harvest.